What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of the Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with PPL and our Game 2 versus the Seattle Sigilyphs, coached by Dashing Sceptile. A lot of you probably have heard of him. Yeah, it's a pretty good player, pretty great player. So we have a pretty tall task ahead of us today. He has a pretty threatening team as well. His team consists of Ogerpon, which is a Terra Ogerpon. Then we have the Raging Bolt, Chi-Yu, so two Pokemon that could benefit from our sun. We have the Tinkaton, Mesprit, Manaphy, potential Terra Captain in Tornadus, Weezing, Mamoswine, potential Terra Captain in Primeape, Chinchino, and Frostlass. So personally, I'm expecting the first. I'm definitely expecting the first row. There's absolutely, like, bro, that's you don't leave things that powerful at home. All right, so I'm expecting the first row. It is possible Tinkaton comes or Manaphy, maybe. Probably Tinkaton. I could see Tinkaton coming. I could see Mamoswine coming potentially, and I would say the last Pokemon could maybe be a Terra. He could maybe bring Tornadus as a way to, like, if he really needs to turn my rain off, he can, turn my sun off, he can. Albeit, a Terra Ogerpon does outspeed Walking Wake in the sun, so he probably doesn't need to do all that anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting. The first column, Tinkaton, maybe Tornadus, and maybe Weezing for my, Lilligant. Actually, scratch that. Mamoswine or Tinkaton, Weezing, Tornadus, and then the top row. Boom. So to combat this team, we decided first and foremost we are going to bring Das Bones, the Skarmory. For those of you who don't know who Das Bones is, well, watch One Piece. He's Mr. One. No pun intended, because I just realized you're the first one in the party too. But anyway, Rocky Helmet is his item. Sturdy for the ability, 252 HP, 4 attack, 252 defense, impish nature with Brave Bird, Body Press, Roost, and Spikes. So we're literally just Brave Birding anything we can, and then whatever we can't Brave Bird, we can Body Press it. Chi-Yu in particular. So we it's a really good chance we one-shot Chi-Yu with a Body Press, just saying. But of course, our sturdy has to be, sturdy. We have roofs to stay healthy, and then we have spikes as a way of laying hazards, and we can just stack the spikes and all that stuff. Anyway, this thing is mainly here for like the to check the Ogerpon primarily, and maybe even Tinkaton, albeit if it knocks us off, that kind of sucks. So we can't get residual chip, but Tinkaton can't really touch us, and then we can just body press it to for days, and then Ogerpon we can just Brave Bird for days. So yeah, that's Das Bones. For a special wall this week, we decided to bring the one, the only, Florges, who is rocking her leftovers this week. Flower Veil for the ability, not that it really matters. 252 HP, 216 defense, 40 Spit F, Bold Nature. So basically, this just keeps us out of two-hit KO ranges from the freaking, I almost called it Raikou, Raging Bolt and Chi-Yu. Now, Chi-Yu can still do over half to us with Overheat, but after it goes -2, it can't two-shot us with anything. So, Moonblast for, pretty much the most consistent move we can use, all things considered. Sunny Day, to get the sun up, so I know I'm bringing the same floor just from last week, but guys, you gotta hear me out. Well, you see, my opponent hasn't seen that game yet because we haven't had to upload it yet. So, hey, I'm just saying they haven't seen it yet. And then we have Wish Baton Pass, so we can, pass wishes and then also stay healthy ourselves. That's Florges, mainly here for the Chi-Yu and the, well, not really the Chi-Yu, because Chi-Yu still hits really hard. It hits us really aggressively. Mainly here for the freaking Raging Bolt, who doesn't really, things like that. And then also we can get Sun Up without having to send in our Torkoal all the time. Just ways to, work with the sun. So yeah, that's Florges. Next on the team sheet, we have the one, the only, our Chowdons. We are rocking heavy duty boots, sturdy for the ability, 252 HP, 126 defense, 130 special attack, modest nature with flash cannon, Draco, electric shot, and mirror coat. I'm running literally just enough special attack that we can one-shot a Raging Bolt that is not AV with Draco. I decided to put the rest of the EVs into the defense stat because, I mean, Ogerpon could be low kicking or stuff like that, We have Flash Cannon for the anything we cannot hit with Drago, which is mainly the, if not only the Tinkaton, so we can just Flash Cannon that thing. If he decides to bring Rain, we can just take advantage of that with Electro Shot. And then we have Mirror Coat, because if this Raging Bolt decides it wants to come in and start Calm Minding, so here's the thing. At +1, Flora just kinda doesn't want to mess with Mr. Bolt, nor can she do a whole lot to Mr. Bolt. So if Mr. Bolt wants to be a Calm Mind variant, we can come in, heavy duty boots, sturdy, and Mirror Coat that thing back to its Pokeball. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, so that's the Stapler. Oh, if I didn't mention, Florges doesn't have a nickname yet because I just know what to nickname it, but our Charizard, I nicknamed him the Stapler because, for one, he looks like a stapler, and two, I'm trying to make him sound like a wrestler, so maybe my voice ain't the best for portraying that, but yeah, the Stapler. Next on the team sheet, we have the one, the only Destroyer, the Walking Wake. For any of y'all who have watched Mr. I'm Destroyer, coach of the Washington Wakes, I think you understand why this name fits this Pokemon so well. We are Wise Glasses, so we can, one, not be specs and have to lock into stuff, and two, we don't have to take chip from Life Orb. Protosynthesis is our ability. Terrifier, 250. I said 250. 244 special attack, 12 speed F, 252 speed, so, you know, the standard EV spread for Walking Wake. Hydro Steam, Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, and Flip Turn. If the sun is up, we can one-shot Tinkaton with Flamethrower, who otherwise would normally live that. Same for Ogerpon. If sun is up, and if for some reason they stay in on us or don't have a move to hit us, we can just one-shot it with Flamethrower. It's a really good. So here's the thing. It's very possible he could have Play Rough for, like, in case I don't Terra, or in general because both my Terra cabinets are weak to fairies. So if I'm Terra Fire, Ivy Cudgel can't hit us, Play Rough can't hit us, and if he has U-turn, that's not touching us. So in the last move, it could be, if I had to take a guess, maybe Low Kick or Knockoff, which we wouldn't mind regardless, and then Low Kick wouldn't do that. Knockoff we wouldn't mind, and then Low Kick wouldn't do a whole lot to us anyway. So Fire is the best Terra for that because Ogerpon does outspeed this guy when the sun is up. We have ways to, you know, for consistent damage, so Hydro Steam, if we can Hydro Steam it, we're going to do it. Draco, if the freaking, the Draco, the Raging Bolt will just Draco it. I know Flip Turn is here, but I just remembered I made a last minute change. I actually decided to drop Flip Turn for Substitute because he has several Mons that we could potentially switch out. So I actually have Substitute on this set. So if I can, you know, sub on something, you know, get the idea. I can just sub on it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that is Walking Wake. Please remember, guys, I have Substitute, not Flip Turn. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Pop Smoked, the Torkoal, who's rocking his Heat Rock, no pun intended. Drought is the ability. Max defense with 248 HP, 8 special attack, Bold Nature. So this is another Pokemon that, well, if we're going to lose to something, it's not going to be the Ogerpon, probably. We have Stealth Rock, Lava Plume, Earth Power, and Rapid Spin. Well, that's assuming we actually keep our pieces around. We won't lose to the Ogerpon, but we can still, you know, Dashing's a pretty tough opponent. See, like I said earlier, pretty tall task ahead of us. But we basically have ways to hit everything. His Fire resist our Chi-Yu and Raging Bolt, and we can just Earth Power both of them. I would prefer to not have to take a hit from either one of them, but we can just, you know, Earth Power them, and for the most part, we can literally Lava Plume everything else. If we get Rocks up, he has ways to remove them, but at the same time, there's a good chance we can just keep them up, so we'll see. And then we have Rapid Spin, so in case he wants to set hazards, we will get them out of here. Yeah, that is Torkoal. Not really much more that needs to be said. Next on the team roster, last but not least, we have the one, the only Konoha, the Lilligant, who is rocking her Wide Lens. Had to remember what my girl was for a second. Chlorophyll's the ability, so Ogerpon is not outspeeding this with the sun up. We are Terra Ground with 252 attack, 4 defense, 252 speed, Adamant Nature with Leaf Blade, Triple Axle, Terra Blast, and Victory Dance. So we are running Adamant, because, so hypothetically, if we're jolly, we don't kill the Raging Bolt with Triple Axle, depending on, I mean, and it really depends on his EV spread, but If we're jolly, we just straight up never kill it. If we're adamant, there's a chance, depending on his EV spread. The downside to this EV spread is outside of Sun, Chiyu will outspeed us. So hopefully we have a chance to victory dance or something in case, you know, we're running out of Sun for some reason. But if we can go +1, we just go crazy. I'm Terra Ground because I don't want to get Thunderclapped, because Thunderclapped in the Sun actually does, even though we resist it naturally, it actually does a ridiculous amount of damage. So we're Terra Ground, so the Raging Bolt cannot, you know, have its way with us. Triple Axle should OHKO most variants of Ogerpon, and if we go +1, it definitely dies. We just have to connect our moves. Terra Blast Ground just blows up Chiyu, blows up the Raging Bolt. The main thing that could stop and Terra Blast Ground is also here so we can blow up the what's the Pokemon called? Tinkaton. We cannot really beat it with close combat, but we can beat it with Terra Blast. The main, if not only Pokemon that can stop us would be the Weezing. But outside of that, if we can set up and then have the sun up and stuff like that, yeah, Konoha just goes crazy. Konoha goes crazy. That's the team. Not really much more needs to be said. I think I've said everything I needed to say, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent dashing. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we're connected with Dashing Sceptile, also known as Ryan, and guess what, guys? He's Terra Grass Ogerpon. Okay, he has his Ogerpon, Raging Bolt, Chiyu, Mamoswine, Tinkaton, and Mesprit. So, slightly different from what I was thinking would come. So, let's add Mesprit. Let's add the Mamo. And let's add the Tinka. Well, Mesprit, I kind of figured had a chance to come, more so than Tinkaton and Ammo. I'm actually surprised those two came. And then with Chiyu here and Raging Bolt, I'm surprised and not surprised. Well, let me rephrase that. Not surprised about the Chiyu. I mean, the Raging Bolt. But the Chiyu, little, but not really. We're going to leave Florges. But, the only reason I'm surprised about the the Chiyu, I'm surprised and not surprised because, well, we do have a Walking Lake. Here's the thing, he has no water switch in, except for the Raging... Well, I guess it's just a cheat code of having Walking Lake. He has a water switch in with Raging Bolt, but then we have Draco, and he has one with the freaking Ogerpon, but we have flamethrowers and stuff, so, kind of unfortunate. But good luck, have fun to my opponent, Ryan. So what does he lead off with? He leads off with this lovely lady. That's the best way I can put it. This lovely lady. I think we just go into, I guess we go into you. Yeah, let's go into you. Let's go into you. Let's get ahead of the rocks and all that other stuff. And if he goes for an attack, he's gonna chip himself. Goodness gracious, it got so chilly in here. So at least we, you know, chipped him. A little bit. Where is the... There's no real body press switch in outside of the Mesprit, who we can just go... Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for the Primala body press. I probably should have went Torkoal that turn, but I'd rather not lose my stuff. Okay. So, that's cool. Cool tech, cool tech. He just goes into Chiyu now, right? Probably should have roosted. This sounds like Chiyu, Diabolic. Yep, that's Chiyu. That's the Chi of U's. So the way I'm feeling about this, I do not want to have to deal with this, but I'm gonna have to deal with this. Here's the thing, I think we can, you know, we got no choice. We have absolutely no choice. We're gonna go into Florges and just baton pass out into the Walking of Wakes. I might even pass a Wish to Florges. We'll see. So we're going to take a little bit of Stealth Rock Chip. He goes for that. Really? Okay. Of course. Let's just pretend we're not a Florges for a second. Alright, so we're going to We're going to baton pass out because what is his switch into? I mean, actually, what are the odds your focus sash? Screw it, let's just baton pass out. That's some crap though. Because we could have maybe lived another hit, bro. Like in mocks, we were. Oh, actually, y'all can tell from the damage. We should have taken like two of those, not just one. That kind of sucks. But we go into walking wake here. Now there is a chance he. I mean, if he's choiced, well. What could switch in here? Does it matter? Like, did we just go for the... We just go for the Hydro Steam. We could have maybe subbed, but we just go for the Hydro Steam. Okay, so he's sacking this thing. He's sacking this thing, so we're both going to lose our fairies. Kind of early in the game. So, Walking Wake takes out the Tinkaton. I'm assuming Mesprit comes in now. If Bolt comes in, I'm just heavily assuming that thing is AV. If Ogre Pond comes in, we just go into Skarmory and maybe try to get a Roost up. Who's this? Not someone we've seen already. It's Ogre Pond. So we're going to go into Skarmory here. Yeah, we're going to go into Skarmory. Like, this is like the... Like, he's gonna... Like, they're just gonna U-turn. It's a free U-turn for them. I understand. It's a very free U-turn. So, let's see. They're probably just gonna U-turn, right? They're just gonna U-turn, right? Or maybe he wants us dead. He might just want us dead, bro. He might just want us dead. Okay. The sooner I can get Wake back in here, the better. With Sun, preferably. Yeah, I knew it. He was gonna just... I'm pretty sure he Terra just in case we're a Choice Scar. So he goes into Chi-Yu here, I'm guessing. And what we're gonna do is... Human. It's this thing. So we're going to sack Florges here. Because if he Calm Minds, though, if he dares to Calm Mind, we're going to go into Archaeodon and Mirror Coat this thing to heaven. So that's actually a kill from the dead for Tinkaton. Sorry, Florges, that crit was so unfortunate. Okay. So... You're literally here for this guy, so okay, let's get out there. Let's get you out there. And we're just gonna drop a Draco. If he's not AV, this should always kill him if he's not AV. We're just gonna drop that Draco. We're just gonna drop a Draco. There's nothing to think about, we're just dropping Dracos right now. We're just gonna drop a Draco. So he went the Volt Switch on us, which is good play. Good play. I can't deny it. But oh! Either he's speed invested or he's scarfed. Either he's speed invested or he's scarfed. Which, okay, that's kind of gaggy, as one of my friends would say. What are the odds this thing is faster than us? Well... let's keep our Chaeudon around a little longer and go back. Let's go back into Daz Bones. Let's keep our Chaeudon around a little longer. We're gonna go into Daz Bones. And this might be a chance for us to get a Roost up as well. because our Charizard could maybe be good later on. Let's keep him around. Who's coming in? This ugly freaking thing. Okay, you're back. So now we don't switch into this. So we're gonna have to give him Skarmory. As unfortunate as it is, we're gonna have to give him Skarmory because, yeah, we don't switch any of our other guys into Chi-Yu. We just have to give him Skarmory. That's all there is to it. We just have to give him Skarmory. Wait. About to say, we somehow live this. I wonder. What are the odds this thing is scarfed? He could also be... Let's go into you. Now here's the thing. We should be able to kill him if he's... I kind of want to test something. If he stays in, I'm assuming he's scarred. Okay. Who's this? Do we live in Earthquake from Mammo? Let's look. This is a Mammo Swarm. We should be able to live in Earthquake. We should be able to live in Earthquake, so we're going to Rapid Spin here. Unless he's banded. Absolutely banded. Because the damage count... Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay. Okay. So we got no choice but to go into you now. So... This thing could go for a Deagling. So I'm going to... It could go for a Deagling. It can go for a sub. I mean a T-Wave. So I'm going to sub... I'm a Terra and sub on it. In case they go for Deagling. And then sub also covers a T-Wave. And if they call mine, okay, GG's. But if we can kill this thing... We're looking better, but we're not looking perfect. It just depends. It just really depends, bro. Let me put that our Skarmory is dead, and so is our Torkoal. Granted, he could just go for a Psychic move, maybe. But if he goes for T-Wave here, that's really good for us. If he goes for a T-Wave here, that's really good for us. Please tell me you didn't attack us this turn. Oh, he went for a U-turn. Okay, so we're sitting good. Something has to come in and take this. Who's this? It's you. We're just about to go for a flamethrower. Okay, I was about to say, hopefully, you know. I mean, he could go into his thing, but we'll see. Homan, who's this? Oh, this thing. So, I mean, do we just... I mean, if we killed this thing... Huh. I think we just drop a Draco, bro. Let's not overthink it. And if the Mesprit comes in, cool. We're gonna get a lot of damage in on it. But now we can kill this thing. Alright. So that's gone. Wait, who did? Oh yeah, he still has his Ogerpon. I mean, well, Ogerpon and... Now, this is going to be stressful. He could have Stomping Tantrum, and if he does, we're dead. But at the same time, we can't switch into it. And if he has Play Rough... Actually, we're faster than this thing, so... Oh, I forgot. Man, the CC just kills this thing. You just gotta go for a flamethrower, dude. You know you got Ivy Cudgel. We know you have U-Turn. This is getting tight. Because I'm pretty sure the Chi-Yu is choice to some capacity. Does this still kill? I would hope so. Maybe not. Little fudger. He's alive. Here's the issue. I know for a fact that we lose. We just lose. Because I'm an adamant Lilligant. I don't outspeed and beat Chi-Yu, which he still has, so I lose. GG's dashing. How many turns of Sun do we have left? We got one, so we gotta just let him take Walking Awake here. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough, because there's no way our Chaeodon can live a hit from Chi-Yu. That's tough. That's tough. That is tough, but we just gotta bounce back next week. That's all there is to it. My opponent, you know, he just positioned himself better. Really? I should not have let Torkoal take the EQ. Yes, I saw that I could live the hit, but I really shouldn't have done that. I just shouldn't have done it. Like, I got what's the word? I got too carried away with what I thought was possible. I got way too carried away. There's just no freaking universe where we beat all of them. Like, if I could have at least chipped this thing a little bit, or if I was at least an adamant, not adamant, but a jolly thing, this could have maybe went different, but we're not jolly, we're adamant. And that's just the hand we presented ourselves with. I really should not have let, of course. I really shouldn't have let, I shouldn't have let Torkoal go down. Granted, I should have considered the possibility that he was banded or life orb. I should have maybe sacked, either A, sacked this thing to at least keep the sun around longer for Lilligant, or just, yeah, letting Torkoal die was my. That's where I lost this. This is what I feel like. If you guys think differently, you can let me know in the comment section. I have no problem with the criticism. Let's look. So we absolutely lose to this now. Bro, the one time I'm not focus sash. You know what? We just gotta go for a in case somehow we live. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bro. We're a bandit Lilligant. We're just, yeah, we're dead. GG's Dashing. Thank you everybody who tuned in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.